Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Kdf Friday Bulletin, your trusted source for weekly updates on defense military activities, from operational highlights to the latest developments at the Ministry of Defense. I'm your host, Sergeant Kasim Ali, and here are our top stories tonight. His Excellency Alexander Stubb, President of the Republic of Finland, visits Uhuru Gardens. Defense Cabinet Secretary meets United Nations Operational Support Head in Berlin. Chief of the Defense Forces commissions the Kenya Navy Hospital with new radiology complex. General Retired Daudi Tonje visits Joint Command and Staff College. On to our first story tonight. His Excellency Alexander Stubb, President of the Republic of Finland, laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown warrior during a solemn ceremony held at the Uhuru Gardens National Monument and Museum in Langata, Nairobi. President Stubb was received by Lieutenant General David Tarus, the Commander Kenya Army. A minute of silence was observed in honor of all fallen soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to the nation. The President was accompanied by the First Lady, Susan Inez Stubb, along with other members of the Finnish delegation who were on a 3-day official tour to Kenya. Honorable Soipan Tuya, the Defense Cabinet Secretary, announced Kenya's expanded support for United Nations peacekeeping operations at the 2025 United Nations Peacekeeping Ministerial Conference in Berlin, Germany. She noted that the evolving global security threats and complex operational environments calls for collective responsibility by all stakeholders to ensure United Nations peace operations are responsive, fit for purpose, credible, and adaptable to current and future realities.
The two leaders also discussed the Triangular Partnership Program for Capacity Building conducted by Kenya at International Peace Support Training Center. The multilateral initiative, whose 10th anniversary will be marked next month, helps to build capacity for peacekeepers globally. Other subjects discussed included funding for African Union support and stabilization mission in Somalia. Kenya currently has peacekeeping troops in United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, United Nations Mission in South Sudan, United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in the Central African Republic, and the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia.
General Charles Kahariri, the Chief of the Defense Forces, accompanied by Her Excellency Ms. Namgaya Kampa, the High Commissioner of India to Kenya, commissioned the Kenya Navy Hospital Radiology Complex in a ceremony held at the Kenya Navy base Mtongwe in Mombasa County. During the ceremony, the dignitaries unveiled a commemorative plaque to mark the official opening of the state-of-the-art facility equipped with ultra-modern 128-slice CT scan machine, followed by a comprehensive tour showcasing its advanced capabilities. The facility and the CT scan machine are both donations to the Kenya Defense Forces by the Government of India and is said to enhance the hospital's capability in providing specialized radiological service to its personnel and families.
In his address, General Charles Kahariri expressed gratitude to the Indian government for its continued support, underscoring the strategic and transformative value of their new facility to Kenya Navy personnel and their families. He acknowledged the robust bilateral relations between the two nations, noting that the collaboration exemplified the power of diplomacy and strategic alliances in fostering tangible improvements in healthcare and defense cooperation.
This accomplishment is as a result of our strong and enduring partnership that goes back many centuries. That is the bond and linkage between the peoples of Kenya and India.
Her Excellency Ms. Namgaya Kampa praised the enduring cooperation between the two nations, highlighting the historical friendship and shared vision of enhancing and promoting quality healthcare. She reaffirmed India's commitment to supporting Kenya's development goals, especially in defense cooperation and medical care services.
And I want to begin by extending my heartiest congratulations to the Kenyan Defense Forces and the Kenyan Navy on the completion of this project. And I'm really heartened to hear that this cooperative initiative will benefit many of you from the armed forces, but also ordinary people from the community here in Mombasa and Tongwe.
Major General Paul Otieno, the Commander Kenya Navy, lauded the new development, citing its critical role and significant impact on the morale and well-being of personnel and their families, which directly contributes to operational readiness.
Dr. Patrick Mariru, the Defense Principal Secretary, accompanied by Lieutenant General John Omenda, the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, appeared before the Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations at Parliament Buildings. The session was chaired by Belgut MP Honorable Nelson Koech, the chairperson of the committee. The meeting aimed at presenting the Ministry of Defense annual estimates for the financial year 2025-2026.
Yes, if you can remember, Chair. During the session, Dr. Mariru urged the committee to consider the ministry's budget proposal, emphasizing its critical role in enabling the Kenya Defense Forces to safeguard the nation's territorial integrity. He highlighted the pressing need for recruitment, noting that it is essential for ensuring career progression among current service members, an undertaking that will require adequate financial support. Lieutenant General Omenda echoed these sentiments, reinforcing the urgency of recruitment to maintain the operational readiness and continuity of the Kenya Defense Forces.
In a significant and nostalgic visit, General Retired Daudi Tonje, the first Commandant of the Defense Staff College, now renamed Joint Command and Staff College, recently returned to the institution. The visit marked an important moment in the college's history as it approaches its 40th anniversary celebration in June 2025. The visit served not only as a reunion but also as an opportunity for the pioneer leaders and students to reflect on the evolution of the college over the past 4 decades. Lieutenant General John Omenda, the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, together with Mr. Felix Koskei, the Chief of Staff and the Head of Public Service, presided over the opening and closing ceremonies of an induction course for the newly appointed Cabinet and Principal Secretaries at the International Peace Support Training Center in Karen, Nairobi. The two-day program themed "The Mandate at Hand, a Charge to Deliver" was a collaborative effort between the National Defense University Kenya and the Executive Office of the President. The event was designed to recognize the critical role of the executive in public administration and aimed to foster synergy among newly appointed officials as they embark on their duties.
Mr. Felix Koskei highlighted the importance of the induction, noting that it would provide participants with a thorough understanding of the governance framework, accountability structures, national values, and the ethical standards expected in public service. Lieutenant General Omenda echoed these sentiments, noting that the course would ensure the newly appointed officials are well prepared, informed, and aligned with the expectations and responsibilities of the high-level roles in government. Mr. Amos Gadesha, the Deputy Head of Public Service, urged the new executive leaders to serve with dedication and integrity. He highlighted the importance of their knowledge, expertise, and experience in advancing the country's development goals. Major General William Shume, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, Innovation and Security Studies, reaffirmed the university's commitment to building capacity in defense, security, and strategic studies. He noted that through its 7 colleges, NDUK continues to develop strategic thinkers, policy experts, and leaders capable of addressing complex national and global challenges.
On to educational matters, Moi Forces Academy Lanet launched the aviation technology subject, becoming the first national girls' school to offer it in the country. The event themed Demystifying Aviation saw the school acquire a fully functional training aircraft, which will henceforth provide practical exposure to aviation operations to over 50 students currently enrolled for the subject.
Lieutenant General David Tarus, the Commander Kenya Army, who is also the school's chairperson of the Board of Management, and Major General Fat Mohammed, the Commander Kenya Air Force, emphasized the subject's potential to equip learners with skills for careers in aeronautical engineering, aviation security, and air traffic control.
This launch today marks a very significant and precedent-setting milestone in our school, evolving curriculum and rich history. It's also important to note that the aviation industry is undergoing rapid growth, presenting a wide array of career opportunities for aspiring pilots and other professionals within the sector that should be actively explored and leveraged on.
By offering this subject, you are opening a window into the future for these young learners, future aerospace engineers, military aviators, drone specialists, safety officers, and air operations managers.
Nakuru County education officials appreciated the initiative and encouraged the girls to pursue the category of scholarly fields. Separately, Major General Fat Mohammed, the Commander Kenya Air Force, officially commissioned newly constructed junior secondary school classrooms at Moi Forces Academy, Nairobi. The classrooms, constructed under a Kenya Defence Forces initiative and funded through the support of General Charles Kahariri, the Chief of Defence Forces. In her remarks, Major General Hamed highlighted the transformative power of education as a foundation for national development. She reaffirmed the Kenya Air Force's commitment not only to protecting the nation, but also to supporting community-focused initiatives that promote social progress.
Moving on to the coastal region, Major General Mohammed Hassan, the Deputy Army Commander, visited Mariakani Garrison and was received by Brigadier Joseph Mukwena, the Garrison Commander, and Garrison officers. He officially opened the 15 Kenya Rifles Mosque and commenced his tour of the garrison by laying wreaths at the Garrison Monument, and afterwards visited 77 Artillery Battalion, where he inspected a quarter guard mounted by 77 Artillery Battalion.
He emphasized on the importance of spiritual establishments in the well-being of a soldier and advised them to desist from drugs and substance abuse, indulging in betting and alcoholism. He urged them to endeavor to manage their finances prudently. He later visited the Public-Private Partnership Housing Project and the Mariakani Garrison Primary School, where he was briefed on their progress.
Major General Luka Kuto, the General Officer commanding Eastern Command, recently visited Kenya Defence Forces troops in Wajir area. The tour aimed at interacting with the troops, assessing the forward operating base's operational readiness, and understanding challenges facing the troops. He visited the Upper Eastern Sector, where he was appraised on progress of Operation Ondoa Jangili 2 and achievements made by the multi-agency team.
He commended the soldiers for their dedication, emphasizing the critical importance of maintaining a strong security mindset among the troops and to remain vigilant, proactive in all circumstances, and the need for constant situational awareness, stressing that understanding and anticipating potential threats is essential to effective defense operations.
We take a short break. We will be back in a moment. At the heart of promoting the soldiers' welfare for their steadfast dedication to duty in the defense and protection of their motherland, the Defense Forces Welfare Services, DEFWES, previously referred to as DEFCO, stands out as an institution determined to ensure steady supply of essential and basic commodities to the soldiers wherever they are deployed across the country. DEFWES changed its name from DEFCO to align with the organization mandate of providing unmatched welfare services to Kenya Defence Forces personnel, veterans and their families. DEFWES offers a wide range of products from consumer goods to development goods, events catering services as well as furnished apartments in Kilimani. DEFWES currently operates 35 supermarkets, 24 mini-marts, 14 cafeterias, 3 restaurants, and 18 fuel stations. DEFWES stands out among its competitors in customer-centric service provision, high-quality products, and service at pocket-friendly rates. For more details, contact us via telephone number 011-4335-801 or email us info@defwes.or.ke. Welcome back. Gilgil Garrison held a week-long officers induction seminar designed to prepare newly posted officers for leadership and operational responsibilities. The seminar brought together young officers for intensive sessions focused on command structures, military ethics, regimental traditions, and hands-on leadership exercises. The initiative is aimed to equip the officers with the foundational skills and values necessary for effective service in their new roles.
Speaking during the seminar, Brigadier Joel Cherotich, the Gilgil Garrison commander, lauded the officers for their discipline and active participation. He noted that the seminar marks the foundation of their leadership journey in the service. Beyond academic instruction, the seminar offers young officers an opportunity to engage with experienced commanders, fostering mentorship, camaraderie, and a deeper understanding of the responsibilities they now shoulder.
Crossing borders to Angola, a Kenya Defence Forces delegation led by Colonel Samuel Oloko from Defence Headquarters recently engaged in a key negotiations on defence cooperation with their Angolan counterparts in Luanda, Angola. The high-level engagement highlights the cordial and long-standing relation between Kenya and Angola, reaffirming both nations' commitment to strategic partnership, mutual defense collaboration, and regional stability. Through sustained dialogue, the two countries reiterated their dedication to fostering peace, stability, and enhanced defense cooperation for the mutual benefit of their citizens and the broader region. As part of the visit, the delegation paid a courtesy call on Excellency José María de Alima, the Secretary of State for the National Defense Policy of Angola, Ministry of National Defense, former combatants, and homeland veterans, and visited Joyce Maitsi, the Kenyan ambassador to Angola, at Kenya Embassy in Luanda. Back to the country, into the North Rift region. In a joint effort to tackle insecurity along the Marigat-Chimolingot Highway, 3 pivotal meetings were held in Loruk, Chesemirion, and Ginyang, bringing together key stakeholders in the region. The forums were attended by national government administration officers led by the Deputy County Commissioner for Tiati Central, Kenya Defence Forces personnel, local elders, members of the clergy, and area residents. The meetings were convened in response to a surge in cattle theft and highway banditry that has disrupted peace and mobility along the strategic highway. Participants discussed viable ways to forge a lasting solution to the menace, with a call for enhanced collaboration between the community and security agencies.
Speaking during the forums, Major Jairus Kakai, the operation officer, Operation Maliza Uhalifu, underscored the critical need for peace to pave the way for meaningful development in the region. Major Kakai affirmed the Kenya Defence Forces' unwavering commitment to restore normalcy and support initiatives aimed at ending criminal activities in the area. Local leaders and elders emphasized that security is a shared responsibility. Mr. Aaron Omaset, the Deputy County Commissioner, reiterated the government's dedication to ensuring that law and order prevail and called on residents to volunteer information that could lead to the apprehension of criminal elements.
In other news, Moi Air Base Headquarters Wing extended a gesture of compassion and solidarity by visiting the Mother Teresa Children's Home in Huruma. The outreach was part of the unit's routine community engagements and in observance of the Mental Health Awareness Month. The team was led by Major Kefa Plimo from the Moi Air Base Aviation Hospital.
The visit, the Turn Awareness into Action, focused on offering psychosocial support, affirming the importance of mental and emotional well-being for all. The team donated a variety of essential home items. The visit not only reinforced the Kenya Air Force's commitment to mental health awareness and community outreach, but also highlighted the power of compassion, partnership, and service beyond the call of duty and values that remain central to the Air Force's mission and identity.
Get ready for an extraordinary event at one of the most breathtaking locations in the world. Welcome to the 16th CISM World Military Golf Championship, happening from June 22nd to June 29th, 2025 at Diamond's Laser Beach and Golf Resort in Diani, Kenya. Join us as military golfers from around the globe compete for the prestigious title in a spectacular setting. Experience the thrill of competition on our world-class golf course designed to challenge the best while surrounded by the natural beauty of Kenya's coastline. This championship isn't just about golf, it's about camaraderie, cultural exchange, and forging friendships across borders. Witness the spirit of sportsmanship as military personnel unite for a week of competition and connection. Mark your calendars, June 22nd to June 29th, 2025, the 16th CISM World Military Golf Championship at Diamond's Leisure Beach and Golf Resort. Whether you are a participant or a spectator, this is an event you won't want to miss. Join us for an unforgettable week of golf, friendship and adventure in beautiful Diani, Kenya. 16th CISM Golf Championship, friendship through sport. For sponsorship and support, email us through cizmkenya@mod.go.ke. And that's it for this week. We thank you for spending your time with us and look forward to your lively engagement through our official social media platforms. Join us again next Friday for another edition of the KDF Friday Bulletin. I have been your host, Sergeant Kasim Ali. Goodbye and be blessed.